Hi, welcome to Sweet Bliss Yoga. Today's class is a yin yoga class that can help if you have overall body pain, like if you have fibromyalgia. So we'll begin in a dangle pose. If at any point the poses become too intense for you, either pull back from the pose, like pull back in the pose, or come completely out of the pose. So for dangle pose, you can actually use props if you have any blocks or anything else that might be able to elevate you. If the dangling is too intense, you can use those. Otherwise, you want a slight bend in your knees. Your hips are approximately hip distance apart, a little bit wider if that's comfortable for you. And you're really just dangling over your feet here. So just allowing your body to drape over. You can hold on to your elbows, and that intensifies the stretch all along your back. So find a version of this position that you can hold for about a minute or two. This position really can decompress the spine, reversing the usual gravity that we deal with. So hopefully it feels really nice all along your spine. And really slowly releasing, coming up out of this pose. We'll make our way to a seated position. And we'll just take a neck release here. A lot of people with chronic pain or fibromyalgia have a lot of issues in the neck. So we're going to be really gentle here. Whenever you're stretching or working with your neck, you want to be very gentle with it. So we'll just drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. And you can stay here. You can place your left hand on the mat beside you or keep it on your leg. And if you do want to deepen the stretch, you can take the left hand just alongside of the head, just allowing it to rest there. And release the side. Slowly let your head float back up to center. And we'll just take a moment before we move to the other side. When you're ready, dropping the left ear towards the left shoulder, keeping your right hand on your knee or placing it on the mat beside you. And if you'd like, you can take that left hand and rest it on the side of your head. And just breathe into the side of the neck there. And release, slowly letting your head float back up to center. And we'll just tip our head forward, getting a nice stretch in the back of the neck. If you'd like to intensify it, just clasp your hands behind your head and just allow your arms to add to the weight of your head, feeling a nice stretch in the back of your neck. And release, slowly bringing your head back up to center. We'll make our way onto our backs. And we're going to take a bow tie position on our backs. So we're crossing the right leg over the left, pulling the knees into the chest. You can reach, if you can reach your feet or your shins, you can grab on to increase the stretch here. Otherwise, you can just pull your knees in. See what feels good today. and releasing the hold of your feet, but we'll keep this crossed-legged position because we're going to move into a twisted roots. So crossing that right leg over the left, you can lift your hips and shift them over to the right to allow for your twist, and dropping the knees over to the left. If this is too intense for you, you can just stack your knees and drop them to the left and prop yourself up with any props that make you feel more comfortable. You want to try to keep that right shoulder on the mat and the right knee is going down towards the mat. It may or may not reach. Mine has not been reaching recently just because I tend to be pretty stiff in my back. And slowly coming up out of the side, you can engage your core muscles to protect your back. And before we move to the next side, just press your feet into the mat and bring your hips back to center. Take your feet wide on the mat and let your knees just drop in towards each other just for a moment here. And when you're ready, we'll cross that left leg over the right and pull the knees in for a bow tie pose on this side, grabbing onto your feet, your shins, your ankles, or your knee to assist with pulling your legs towards you. This is a nice stretch for the glutes and the outer thigh area. And releasing your grip, we'll make our way into a twisted roots on this side. So pressing into your foot, shift your hips over to the left and allow your knees to drop over to the right. Engaging your core to protect your back, slowly coming up out of the side, uncrossing your legs, and taking your feet wide on the mat with knees bent, letting your knees fall towards each other. And when you're ready, we'll take our Savasana, our final relaxation, extending legs out on the mat, arms alongside, palms up, kicking your props out of the way. Taking a little rest here. If you're ready to come out of your Savasana, just starting to bring movement to your hands and your feet. Maybe if it feels good, stretch your arms overhead. And when you're ready, rolling to one side. Making your way up to a seat. Hopefully this class has brought you some relief if you're suffering from chronic pain due to fibromyalgia or any other illnesses or syndromes. I hope that this class has helped you, and if you like this video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you can receive notifications for my new videos. I have new videos up every week at this point, and I'm working on a course for fibromyalgia and chronic pain. I also have a Facebook group for fibromyalgia and chronic pain. The link will be below in the description. And I hope to see you soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye.